Welcome to TitanUpLoad. This week we're going to dive into training camp a little bit. We are 10 days roughly away from getting this party started for the 2019 season. And I don't know about you, but I cannot wait. I'm so sick and tired of these predictions, these forecast models of where the Titans are going to be in 3-13. I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to watch week one. I had a dream the other night. We beat the Browns. Yeah! Anyways, sorry. But yeah, I'd like to talk a little bit about training camp. We went to Corey Davis's camp over the weekend. I took my son. First time meeting Corey Davis. And wow, what a fun experience that we had. We got Derrick Henry. We got a little bit of fantasy football. It's just to discuss where he kind of fits into things. I'm expecting big things, but what about the national media, people at NFL.com? What are they expecting from our running game with Deion Lewis and Henry? And then getting into our offensive line just a tad, Pro Football Focus just briefly. I'd like to go over where they have the Titans ranked in there. I mean, it's pretty, I don't know, you're probably going to be shocked. I know I was. Then we have 5 keys to success for Marcus Mariota. Is the guy finally going to put us over the 9-win season? I know he's a big part of it. I completely agree with that. But in order to get to 10 wins, I think we all agree we need more than 11 touchdowns. So I'll definitely give you those, and then you can comment, give me your 5 or whatever your perspective. And then getting into the Madden rankings, right? Madden, I love to play Madden. Our field's never accurate, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. Always get into Nissan Stadium ready to play Titans football, and then the field's not accurate. It drives me crazy. But anyways, the rankings came out, and Taylor Lewan is fired up, man. He is fired up, and he's ready to go. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He's worried about Madden and where he's ranked. But I tell you what, busting for the boys. This guy is fired up, and he was commenting all day on Twitter about it. So we'll definitely discuss and dive in. Thanks again for watching so far. Hope you stay tuned to the end. And let's just tighten up, because this episode, one step closer to getting the season kicked off. Let's go.
You want to meet and come close to someone, go to their camp. I mean, if you don't have a kid.
So this is the training camp schedule, open to fans. I would highly recommend Wednesday and Thursday, August 14th, 15th. You'll get to see Tom Brady, Patriots, but it may be the most packed because that's the one everyone's going to want to go to. The good news is most schools have started by this time, so you won't have to fight that noise. So open practice scrimmage to fans as well at Nissan Stadium on August 3rd. There's going to be a concert afterwards. There's fireworks. With everything going on, we're like, hey, let's get out of the house. It's just too sad in the house. Let's just all go to this camp. So it's roughly an hour away. But my goodness, when we left the camp of Corey Davis, I think we all agree, it was a pretty fun experience. So just real quick, right? I don't want to spend all day on this. Number one, when we get there, I tell my son, I said, hey, Corey Davis, obviously isn't in LA, but all the other receivers other than Humphreys and I think Jennings, Jim Wyatt from Tennessee Online reported, or Titans Online or whatever. I think it's Titans Online. So I said, hey, why don't you ask Corey if he's going? We all knew that Corey's obviously going to show up his own football camp, right? So is he going? Is he not going? And my son is a really shy kid, so he went up to Corey, and Corey was going around shaking hands and stuff like that, and he said, Corey, you going to L.A. after this? And Corey looked at him and goes, oh, to work out with Marcus? And my son goes, yeah. And Corey kind of, yeah, I'm going. You want to go with? And my son's like, yeah, I wish. But it was a really cool thing. So apparently, Corey Davis, maybe he's already home already, but, training camp is in 10 days, so Jim Wyatt said more people were coming on Friday, so I would take it maybe even into the weekend. So maybe Corey Davis went right after camp. He did, and that was on Saturday. 9 to 11, so he definitely told my son that. So doubt he's lying. Probably did go. So that's good to know that our number one receiver is working out with Marcus again in LA. And then another cool thing we kind of ran into when we were there, we were sitting, you know, there weren't many Titan fans. I was all decked out in my stuff. But off to my left was a lady. She had like Titans, you know, shirt, tie-dye shirt on. She had the sweatpants, Titans. And I'm like, wow, this lady's like totally outdoing me. You know, I thought I'd be the only one from, you know, coming up this way. You know, it's only an hour away roughly, but there are not a lot of Titan fans around this area. I met at one and, you know, whatever. Ended up being Corey Davis's mom. So she was there with the grandkids. Some of the family was there. It was a really neat experience. Corey was really excited. It was all free. I mean, my son got an autograph. So we got our jersey signed. We had a picture with Corey. We tweeted Corey thanks, you know, the other day. He tweeted back at us this morning. My son's all excited. Even used my son's name. So it was a really rewarding experience. And my, you know, opinion and my, you know, suggestion to you is if you want to meet Titan players, you want to meet players in general from sports, go to the camp. But make sure you have kids. Yeah, make sure you do bring a kid to the camp. Because I would honestly say around 4 times or so, people have asked me when I was there if I had, you know, someone at the camp. And thankfully I was able to say, yeah, you know, I do. So shout out to Corey Davis. Thank you for, you know, making our experience pretty cool. We can't wait to see you this season. So, yeah, that's my little Corey Davis camp report for 2000.